Yo, man. That looks like Chill Scissors. I got something for him. Ha!
Well, we are here, guys. So welcome back to the channel. CHILLSCISSORS is here, and today we have a pickups video for you guys. I've been out scouring the world looking for these games out in the wild, and I'm here to share those with you. But furthermore, this is the last video in this OG game room, guys. So man, I've had a lot of growing, a lot of buying and collecting things here. Some of my holy grails have been collected here. So very temperamental, very emotional time. But for those of you that don't know, me and my wife made an offer on a house, and we are moving. At the time of this video, we have literally about 6 days to get all of this stuff packed up and moved all the way across town. Just outside of town, we found a house that we made the offer on. It seemed like the further you go out of town, then you just get a lot more house for a lot smaller price. So we found the dream house that we've been keeping our eye on for so long. Finally hit the market, and we jumped on the opportunity. But like I said, this is a pickups video, and my boy Zach over there at I Will Retro Gamer Dad, if you guys have not done so, go show him some love. Go over there, like, comment, and subscribe. Just binge watch all of his videos. He's a great guy, great content, but he sent us a package. And to save time, I have cut the top, but honestly, I can't remember what he sent me. So he hit me up and was like, hey man, here's a stack of games. They're doubles for me, or ones that I don't need in my collection. Are you interested in any of those? And so I skimmed through them and found a few of them, but I don't remember what I picked. That was about a week ago, maybe even more. But I know that the original Xbox titles, which obviously is no secret around here, a big original Xbox fan. So let's find out what we got from our boy over there, Zach. This first one. Here we go. What do we got here? GoldenEye. Yeah, there we go. Rogue Agent. A lot of these are hidden gems for me. They are great games, and they deserve a lot more for the time that they came out from the SBF genre. For this one specifically, then they were actually pushing the limits, you know, for a licensed title. A lot of licensed title, you hear that and you kind of cringe. You're like, oh man, I need to stay away from that because it's probably going to be as terrible as I imagine it to be. But these are actually pretty good, so I'm excited to jump in and check this one out. Early on, EA was making the Lord of the Rings games, which turned out to be really awesome games. So thank you so much, Zach. I really appreciate it. It's so awesome of you to react with the community, you know, keep tabs on everybody, and you know what, just help out. And that's just the coolest thing that you could possibly do. It's insane. So happy to add that one into the collection, and there's still some more stuff in here. What is that, Brute Force? Yeah, Brute Force. This is an exclusive, obviously, from the front of the cover, but this particular one, I'm not too educated on, but it is an exclusive. One day I would like to own an original Xbox only collection. Beyond that, maybe even an entire collection way down the road, but that's a lot of ground to cover right now. I'm coming up on 200 titles for the original Xbox. Just burning through, trying to collect it as much as possible. But Brute Force, this game looks really cool. Fight through 18 missions across 6 unique worlds Download new single player and multiplayer missions from Xbox Live, which is long gone. Play co-op with up to 4 players. Split screen. For all you boys and kiddies out there, split screen is whenever you sit in the same room and it splits your screen so that you can both enjoy the game. Something a little bit outdated, but it brings split screen back. I really miss it. You know, if you have company over, your niece and nephew, whatever, then it's just fun to plug it up and be able to reach over there and smack somebody that just knocked you off the ledge or just took you out with that pop shot headshot. But that's going to be brute force. Thanks, Zach. I really appreciate it, man. I just can't say that enough. It's so cool to get stuff because I'm a fan of his channel. You know, I interact and look forward to his content on a daily basis. As soon as he posts it, I jump on it and check out his streams. He's always up to crazy spicy challenges, but yeah, awesome to add that one to the collection. Thanks again, bud. It feels like we got one more in here. Let's see. It's Dead to Rights for the original Xbox. Man, good. One good cop, one very bad situation. Lethal. You can use people for human shields, slow motion gunplay, ceramic player control, camera angles, rated M for mature, blood, mature, sexual themes, violence, all the good stuff, supercharged, gun blazing action, immersive story, 15 action-packed chapters in the dark, crime-ridden city. Man, that just sounds like a wild ride that I want to sign up for. And we got it complete. Awesome. I think they're all complete, actually. So, man, it's really awesome to be able to add this one. I've kept my eye out for this one for a while. Every time I come across it, I just haven't jumped on it yet. But I'm glad I waited because now I got it not only from a fellow friend, but a fellow YouTuber as well. And it's just cool to know that this item came out of his collection, so it's not just a game to throw up onto the shelf. This is a memento from a dear friend over there, Iowa Retro Gamer Dad. Thanks again, man. I really appreciate it. Alright, so that was the package. So we got that one out of the way. Moving right along, we have picked up some more games in the original Xbox genre and a few beyond. This one's going to be a big boy. We picked this one up on an eBay auction and we got it for such a steal, guys. Such a great deal. But that is none other than the Soulcalibur Collector's Edition. Check this guy out. It is just an awesomely packaged box. You can kind of see the contents. Immersive art book. So well done with all the art from the game. You got the 12-inch Soulcalibur figure, super detailed. This one I was really surprised about. And then you have not only a steelbook, but you actually have a steelbook that's voice activated. So you open it up, you press the button, and it actually rehearses audio scenes from within the game. Of course, you get a copy of the game and the soundtrack. This is so cool, guys. They did so good. It shows the sword, each part on each side, and then on the inside, of course, you got all the contents. Stay tuned. I'll probably do an unboxing of this one. This one's really cool. I'd really think that you guys would really enjoy doing a deep dive in this and checking it out. So stay tuned for that. So Soulcalibur Collector's Edition. Man, I love seeing these. My game, I literally have closets full of these boxes and stuff that you guys have not seen. So stay tuned for my second game room tour whenever we get inside this new house. Then you'll be seeing a lot more stuff that I just don't have room for right now. This game room is just literally packed to the ceiling all the way around. So awesome to add that one to the collection. And I haven't been able to display this because we're moving. And man, reverting back, this is the last video that we're gonna have in this game room, in this house, with this setup. And man, it's just gonna be it's going to be a wild ride. It's been very stressful, very difficult to get into this house. You know, our finances, our credit, all of that stuff was ironclad, no problems there. But as soon as we came across to you know, the other aspects like the appraisal, making an offer, and then going back to the drawing board and actually coming to a conclusion, one that we could actually agree on with between me, my wife, and the current owners of the house, then, you know, that took a while to get processed, and then we had to go back and have a second appraisal. It's just a big ordeal, but we're looking up, we're waiting on the clear to close. We're literally 6 days out until handing the keys over. So, man, I can't tell you guys how pumped I am about that. Moving right along. This was a trilogy that is one of my personal all-time favorite platformers, ones that I've been working on for a while to actually reach 100% completion. I finished the first one, got all the hidden items, you know, went out and did everything there is to do. I'm working my way through part 2, and whenever I came across this one, I had to pick it up. Finally, I got a copy of Tie 3, and this is going to be the Tasmanian Tiger, the Night of the Twinkin. Oh man, this game, you can pilot the Gunyip into battle, attack in the air, engage in close or ranged combat face to face with the Twinkin, wicked attacks from crazy combo moves, make the battling the Twinkin a blast, new customizable boomerangs with over 1,000 possible rings. Man, this one's going to be a blast to go into, and this is a cherry, or as our community calls it, peppermint patty. You know who you are. Copy of this. So now I have part 1, 2, and 3. Working my way through part 2 now, having a lot of fun with it. So this one seems like it has more of a dark twist, which I really appreciate. So happy to add that one into the collection. Next one's going to be a really big hidden gem in my genre of games. So this is going to be PacMan World 2. I've been looking for this game for such a long time. Being a massive platformer, then this one was a must-buy. I'm a huge fan of not only PacMan, but whenever they came out with a virtual 3D world, then I was all over it. Part 1 stole my heart, and part 2, my opinion, you can take it or leave it. It gives pros and cons versus part 1 and 2, but we got this complete. But it immerses you in such a colorful, vibrant world. If you're playing this on the regional Xbox and you have component cables with an HD TV, then you can really get your best bang for your buck. Or if you can play it, you know, on an old school TV, then that's just even better. But play through a variety of arcade games with a traditional 3D Pac-Man mazes. New skills include inline skating and ice skating. Explore stages in the new Pac Sub, which is like a submarine, I believe. New mechanics like the shimmy and flick kick. 6 worlds and over 20 levels to explore. And they did really well with the controls, the battle simulations, all of that stuff in this game. So if you come across this out in the wild, do yourself a favor, pick this one up, add it to your collection. You will not regret it. It's a lot of fun. Just be able to kick back, relax, and pick a game like this up and just immerse yourself in such a vibrant, colorful world, such as games in the same category as, like, I would say Mario Sunshine, and because of the coloration and everything. But yeah, add that one to the collection if you get a chance to. I know I sure did. Every time I come across it, it was not in a good condition, and it was just overpriced. And I believe I got it on a buy 2 get 1 free deal, so no brainer. So this one's going to be The Legend of Spyro The New Beginning. This particular one, for the longest time, I actually thought was a continuation to the story, but I couldn't be further from the truth. This one actually was a reboot. And in the beginning, you start off as an egg that got saved, essentially. And then, but yeah, it's just an action-packed Spyro adventure. Tons of fun, tons of colorful areas that you can actually explore. So whenever I came across this one for a good deal, I believe I got it for $7. Then I had to definitely had to invest in this one. Truth be told, I've never finished a Spyro game. I know that, and that sounds so crazy that this game has been out that long, and I love platformers and I haven't finished one. I need to do that, so I think I'm going to finish this one. I'm all that fits. If I want to invest in this one, dive in, I will eventually, regardless. But because the new HD version came out for Switch and other consoles, I might just jump on that. That way I can replay through 3 of them. But I don't know, this one's worth playing definitely. Regardless, it's going in my Xbox, and I'm gonna be running around as Spyro, regardless. This next one I'm currently playing through. This is one that not a lot of people talk about, and I think that it deserves a platform even in a 2020 standard. And is backwards compatible, so you can play it with your Xbox One X or whatever console you have, obviously from the Xbox One and above. But this one's going to be Star Wars Republic Commando for the original Xbox. This one it stole my heart. You know, I just threw it in just to get it downloaded so I can play some backwards compatibility action, and just as soon as I started playing it, I couldn't put it down. It is a challenge. I'm on medium and getting my butt whooped because this is so strategy based. You can't just run and gun through this, you know, like a Halo game. There is strategy. You have to cohesively work as a squad, put your characters, give them commands to go behind this rock or go over here and jump on this turret, focus your fire on this enemy, you know, regroup, take cover, just all that stuff. It's a lot of strategy, and if you don't play your cards right, you're not going to survive long. These enemies are bullet sponges. Your weapon is so underpowered, and I run out of ammo most often than not if I don't utilize my character's ammo, because they have live ammo. So if I hang back, give them orders, and tell them to attack key opponents, then you're going to survive a lot longer. You're going to preserve your ammo a lot longer. So it's not a survival horror, but it's pretty close. And the components that they add into it is really cool, where like your melee for your main weapon, his fist, he like punches and a giant blade comes out of his fist and just retracts. And it looks so much better on the new Xbox Series X doing the backwards compatibility. So like the haziness and all that stuff gets cleaned up, fresh coat of paint in a manner of speaking. But Star Wars Republic Commando, do yourself, if you love the Star Wars or even just like the Star Wars community as far as the games go, then this one's a must play in my perspective. So man, that is it. Again, thank you all for tuning in for this week's episode for our pickups. A lot more to share. I got a lot more games to get through, so stay tuned for further pickups in the new house. So also a lot of the stuff that you haven't been able to see, then I'll be happy to share that with you and actually have room to display them now. So again, thank you very much for tuning in. If you've made it this far, I really appreciate your time, and thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. I'll catch you all, and a special thanks to Zach once again for sending me that awesome package. And yeah, just keep on killing it, and I'll see you guys in the next one in the new house. Peace, guys.
Check. That was bad. Going back and no.
That was perfect.
That wasn't perfect. It might have been perfect.
Mega Man!